Flip your phone vertical for the story experience. Good morning, everybody. It's Easter Sunday, I guess, and I'm up. I've been up for a little while, but I got to get some work done here, and I've been messing around with a few things, made some breakfast, did my little devotion, and now it's time to get to work. I have a lot of work to do. I want to try to get a full page done today. Sounds crazy, right? But yeah, just need to get some better work done on our, more time in on Lone Wolf. So I'm excited about that. This is going to be a fun page, probably a somewhat easy page compared to the page I was working on yesterday. And yeah, we'll see how far I can get. Who knows, maybe I can get more than one page done. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy, son. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great Easter. We're going to have some Easter dinner later at the family's house, and it's going to be great. So yeah, I've said it before, but Easter is a weird holiday. And what people say the meaning is Jesus' birth, death, burial, and resurrection. And basically what I believe, and I celebrate that every day. The weirdness that is Easter now is whatever. To me, it's like an American thing. For me, like the fun stuff with kids is like it's cool, it's fun. Easter bunnies, whatever. I don't get deep into it, but it's kind of cool because I read my daily scriptures every day. I read a chapter a day. And it's funny because I've been going into the New Testament. I haven't gone into the New Testament for a while, and I've been reading Old Testament for a couple of years now. And I went back into the New Testament, and it just so happens that my favorite gospel book, the book of John, I happened to the last 3 days be on Jesus going to the cross, and today is his resurrection, the resurrection chapter, and it's just awesome how it kind of worked out. So that was kind of fun, and just thinking about my Savior and my faith today in him. He's what he's done for me, and so everybody else it's unfathomable. So yeah, celebrating Jesus today, as I do every day. Alright, so this page is basically fully, I guess, penciled, ready to be inked, which I know seems crazy because it looks really rough. It's weird how long it to do this, but it helped to spend the time, and it seems like it makes sense, but then when I take a look at the end result, I'm like, something is weird. Like, why does it seem like it took way longer than it should have? But I got the dialogue in there too, so I guess that took extra time. And now I'm gonna go into doing final inks / maybe rough finished pencils. It's kind of weird. Like, it's obvious, like when you're doing traditional comics, what stage you're at, but when you're doing digital, like, you can always change things. So this is enough for me to go in and start working towards finishing this page is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. So stuff that's more in the underdrawing too, like if it's drawn well enough, I can kind of make it happen in the inks. So yeah, I don't know. So let's try to get this thing inked. Alright, so I spent a total of about 6 hours on this page today. Didn't get it finished. I really wanted to, but behold, I did not get there. But I'm happy with the progress I made. I definitely feel like I could have kept going if I had the chance, but gotta go and have fun with the family, which is something I'm totally excited about. Yeah, I had fun like getting into some details and stuff on certain panels. I don't do that on every panel. You can see this one's a finished ink. It's not crazy detail, but I do it on certain panels that make sense. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely having a blast doing this Lone Wolf story, and I can't wait to finish it. Can't wait to work on it more, and yeah, really cool. What's up, y'all? So yesterday was Monday. I didn't get a chance to show my progress, but I finished this little panel here. Trying to focus here, but apparently it doesn't want to focus. But anyways, I finished that, and then I finished this middle panel. I also put down the transparency on this figure here, which it's a ghost. Let me see. I feel like maybe even if I put it, I mean, it kind of doesn't matter, because I think when its colors happen, that's when it's going to really kind of show the ghostiness or whatever. But yeah, I think that makes it look better. Because right here, you know, you don't know what's going on, if it's a person or whatever. And then you go to this panel and it's like, oh, whoa, what the hell? And it's kind of with the research and stuff of like old, like Japanese folklore, you know, this long neck might seem silly and weird, but that's like actually a pretty common thing in old Japanese, like ghost art and stuff like that. So I wanted to bring in that kind of fun thing. And I think it makes it kind of extra creepy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I never know what my hair's gonna look like until I put this video on. It's crazy, because I'm not a person who looks in the mirror, like, ever, hardly. I should more, but, yeah, I don't know. My hair looks crazy after waking up in the morning. But yeah, anyways, I never thought I'd be somebody who talked about my hair so much. Anyways, so it's Tuesday and I'm gonna get to work. It seems possible that I could finish this page today, as far as, I mean, I'm not gonna do coloring yet, but yeah, it's getting close, so that would be cool, because I really want to start sending some finished pages over to Doug for this project, so he can get his Kickstarter going and have some images and stuff. So yeah, here we go. Alright, about time to go to work, but let me just show you my progress for day 2. So I didn't get the page finished, but I went in, did a little more detail on this panel, and kind of did a little bit of line weight work just to make it nice and finished. I kind of put this weird like speed lines background, not that there's any speed in this scene, but I don't know. I've contemplated maybe drawing swamp in there, but it's like I only have so much time, and you know, I'm trying to put the right amount of detail, and you know, you could see in these 2 panels, you know, I kind of went the speed line route as well, so I don't know if 3 panels in a row is too much. Of course, I'm reading some manga right now, and they go for many panels, sometimes without any background, so I don't know. But you know, I don't know. It's hard to know when to go too crazy with the background. Now in this one, I'm going a little too crazy with the background. I feel like with the texture on the ground and in the swamp, maybe I need to like do some erasing and lighten up a little bit. I keep debating whether I should put branches on these trees, and I keep just putting them. I mean, they're like these little weird, like viney branches, I guess. So I don't know. I don't even know if that exists in nature, but it kind of looks cool. I mean, it does. I mean, there are weird viney things, but there's like little buds on them, and I don't know. It's me kind of making stuff up. But yeah, I kind of finished this panel. I think the background trees I'm going to leave like that for now, and maybe with the colors I can throw in a little more detail. I don't know. This is a small panel. The point is that you see him and her, and so I gotta, you know, not get too carried away. I think maybe I got a little too carried away. And then this is the only panel I have left on this page to kind of bring it to a finishing point. It seems like it's never 100% finished. You know, I might go further later on, but you know, I think it's good to bring it to a certain point where it's like, okay, this is technically finished. For now, you know, again, I gotta wait for the coloring, but this page is coming together. I'm liking it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you next time I get some progress done, which could be today, could be tomorrow, who knows. What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday. I got the floofy hair on the left side and the curly hair on this. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I worked on comics. I finished this page up, and I also got some work done on this page today too. So, you know, getting there. I think I'm gonna redraw this face actually. I thought I liked it as I was doing it, but I think I'm gonna draw over it. And then I kind of redid this panel to kind of have some scale to it and make it even more like foreboding. I'm even thinking about maybe even changing it again, but I don't know. I do like this panel a lot the way it is. I mean, obviously I'm gonna draw it better, but you know, I don't know, maybe it would be better if it was even more dynamic, you know. But I kind of really like this, so we'll see. And I got the lettering in there, and this is going to be a pretty cool looking page, I think, as long as I can kind of execute it well. I actually have the day off today because I had an appointment with that I had to bring my wife to, and so that's why I got some extra work done. But I was thinking, like, I've been wanting to do, like, I don't always have a lot of time to do writing and stuff, but now that I'm thinking about it, like, since I can't do comics unless it's you know, physical comics, I can't do comics during my lunch break. Maybe I could do writing during my lunch break. That actually would be a great idea, I think. And so I actually did start that a little bit yesterday, because I'd like to write, I want to write scripts for my next comics after I'm done with whatever I'm working on now, and Glyph and all that. But also I would like to write some scripts that I get another artist on, because I have a lot of stories that I want to tell, and some of the stories aren't ones that I would necessarily want to draw, but I could see somebody else doing a real good job at. So yeah, that's in the works. If anybody watches this, is really good at and likes drawing mecha type stuff, like mechanical stuff, not necessarily, you know, big mecha giants or anything, but if you like robotic type stuff and a world like that, I have a story for that might be interesting. And I have other stuff that's more like, you know, almost like supernatural horror or something like that. That's just more regular everyday people. I don't know, I got a lot of other ideas. So one idea is going to be like a real throwback to the 90s, you know, comic scene. So that's going to be fun too. I might draw that one though, because I just want to have fun doing it. But I might get some other people on that as well, because that would be cool to have like multiple people on that title. Again, this is all a lot of work that, you know, we'll see if it all happens, but that's what I'm looking at. I guess one other tip too, as I was doing this, one of the big mistakes with this face is, well, one, the proportions are off a little bit, but maybe a lot of bit, but but two, I'm using one kind of line weight, or a thicker line weight, and what I'm realizing, I'm actually using McFarlane Comics as a little bit of a kind of a guide, not like referencing them, but just looking at them because I like the line weights, and you know, there's a lot of really tiny line weights in there, and there's variation, and that's something I don't have in mind, and I think that's what I want to try to do when I redraw it. Here's another one. Really cool. I mean, as much as his anatomy and proportion was weird sometimes, I mean, I don't know, there's a lot that he does do that's really cool, so I don't know. Alright, it's Thursday. So I didn't really get much done, but actually, let's see, because I have to turn it off anyways. It looks like I got my half an hour in, but ugh. I'm gonna do some writing today, so I'll get some more productive work in, but I basically redrew this, or started on working to redraw this, but I don't think I'm even liking it better. I was trying to change the line weights, and I guess I didn't do a dramatic enough change. I don't know. I guess I have to work on this cross-hatching detail stuff. Sometimes it works out and it looks really cool, but I don't know. I'm not loving how this is looking. But I might end up taking a break on this panel and going on to the rest of this stuff at some point here soon. But now it's time to get to work. Alright, so last week I kind of had this thing. I was talking about how I was not happy with the progress I was making compared to the ambition that I have to make comics and to make YouTube videos and all that fun stuff. And I think I'm starting to feel a little bit better with that. I'm getting re-inspired with YouTube. I think what kind of caught me up was this whole idea of like looking into how to make YouTube work and how to be really good at it, and how to kind of gain traction on it and stuff, and all these best practices and stuff are interesting to me. But you know, what I'm realizing is they were kind of a little bit of a trap. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna make these vlogs better. I'm also going to kind of not worry about like a set kind of like, it'll always be about comics and art, but I'm not going to worry about like trying to have a set schedule, and I'm just going to try to make really good videos, and when they come out, they come out. I'll probably always have at least one video a week anyways, just with the vlog and possibly the early bird art cast and things like that. But I'm not going to try to hit like keywords all the time. You know, if I can, if it makes sense to, I will, but you know, I'm not going to worry about if it's going to hit a keyword or not, whether I'm going to make the video or not. So you know, what I am going to worry about is basically, if it's a video I want to make, I'm going to make it the best I can, and however long it takes, I'm not going to try to rush it out in like a week or a couple days or whatever. I'm going to spend the time, make it as cool as I can make it. I mean, you know, the quality is going to be as good as I can make it at the time, but you know, I'm not going to stress out about trying to hit like a specific amount of videos every week. And I'm going to try to make the vlog better, stuff like that. And I think, I don't know, that's kind of better. And I'm also going to let me know what you think about, you know, me doing these vlogs more in the horizontal landscape style. I'm recording that way now, but you're gonna still see it in the vertical way for this vlog. But the next one, I'm gonna give a shot trying to do it horizontally, and then I'll take those horizontal videos and I'll make those my Instagram stories as well, so that way I have kind of both up. And I also want to do stories, and I'm trying to figure out a way to do both, but it seems like the only way is to record separately for each, and that's like hard to do as well. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Those of you on Instagram who watch the stories, I mean, are you into them? Or I mean, I don't really necessarily get a ton of feedback. Should I try to find a way to keep doing them, or should I just stick with YouTube? One thing too with YouTube is if I don't do stories, I get a little long-winded on YouTube, so it's like there's like so many little things back and forth. I want to do both, and it's hard to do both in a quality way. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. So I don't know. I keep trying to upload these videos here to the stories, and they're just being weird. And you know, I don't know. Like, I want to make a good vlog for YouTube.